In December 2001, Nas sent shockwaves through hip-hop with the Ron Browz-produced Ether, his scorched earth response to Jay-Z's diss track, Takeover. According to the Queensbridge MC's close collaborator Large Professor, an earlier version of the track produced by Swizz Beatz featured lines about Ladar. During an interview with Vlad TV, Large Pro gave his recollection of the lines in which Nas dissed Jay by referencing Aaliyah, who was engaged to the Brooklyn rapper's business partner Dame Dash at the time of her death. "Sorry Aaliyah. I'm sorry it was you in the plane crash, it should have been Jay." Dame Dash. In August 2001, Aaliyah was returning to the US from a video shoot in the Bahamas when her twin-engine plane crashed shortly after takeoff. Aaliyah was a close friend of Jay, who later memorialized her on the remix of her track, Miss You. Large Pro said Swizz's beat was faster and noisier than Ron Browz's version, resulting in Ether going through different stages before it was released. Nas took the crux of the idea of that first one he did with Swizz, and then kind of did a re-edit with the Ron Browz joint. The "It Ain't No Hard to Tell" producer said. Despite containing watered-down lyrics, Nas gets personal on Ether, with homophobic insults referencing the Brooklyn hustler, after which Rockefeller Records is named. Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of his chapter, and that's the guy y'all chose to name your company after. Put it together, I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas, and now y'all try to take my spot, fellas. Elsewhere in the interview, Large Pro said Takeover was better musically and featured Jay using history and facts to take down Nas, whereas Ether was purely driven by rage. While Jay focuses primarily on the decline of Nas' career on the diss track, the Rockefeller founder does end Takeover with lines alluding to his affair with the mother of Nas' first child, because you know who did you know what with you know who, but let's keep that between me and you. Jay also mentions Large Professor on Takeover when he raps, "I showed you your first tech on tour with Large Professor, then I heard your album about your tech on the dresser." Roughly a week after Ether dropped, Jay debuted Super Ugly on Hot 97 using Nas' Got Herself a instrumental. On the last verse, Jay goes into further detail about the affair. "Me and the boy AI got more in common than just balling and rhyming, get it? More in common. I came in your Bentley backseat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat." While Super Ugly was the official end of the battle, Nas and Jay would trade subliminal insults on tracks such as Last Real Nigga Alive and Blueprint 2, before mending fences at an October 2005 Power 105.1 concert, which would be labeled as "I Declare War." In 2006, they collaborated on Black Republican, from Nas' 2006 album, Hip Hop Is Dead. Watch the Large Professor's Vlad TV interview above, and catch up on all the lyrics to Nas' Ether on Genius Now.